The other thing that I wanted to ask you about here is NBIS. Now, I know you've been in this since the low 20s. This thing has just been an absolute monster. Absolute monster. We did just take out 100. We have another move to all-time highs here. What do you see on this one? What's next here for?
Yeah, I'll tell you just how I played it, because I played it as I saw it. So sadly, I was out. I've been in it since the 20s, but I was out before this Microsoft deal. I don't want to pretend I was in it. Would have been nice, but it certainly changed the character of the stock. So I had to find my way. So long story short, it hit 109 in after hours on that Microsoft news. And afterwards, it traded as low as 86. Between 90 and 86, I got pretty aggressive. I said, this isn't done. This will trade 100, and probably tomorrow. But it's a trade because they are going to raise capital. There's no way in hell business is this powerful and they can actually live up to their new requirements, right? They have responsibilities now. They don't have the capital to do it. So just trust me, they'll raise capital is what I said to people. So into 100, I didn't sell all, because in this market, every time I sell, it just goes higher.
Right, exactly.
But I said, just wait. There'll be a capital raise. I don't know what day. The capital raise came. It was kind of like we expected. It was two trucks, right? You had the debt side, you had the convert, you had the stock. And this is perhaps what I want to share. The best theme I found in this bull market is to find the names you like the best. Not fluffy names. I mean names where fundamentals, everything's kicking in. Look for them to raise capital, and that's your spot. So last week, between 86 and 88 again, got really aggressive. Even after the Fed announcement, there was a moment where it traded like 89. I added back to it. And my target was always, guess my target, because it's really not fancy here.
100.
109, the after hours high.
Okay.
Right? So as we've gotten into the after hours high, I'm much lighter in my book. I do not expect it to top out here forever, and I will be a buyer of dips. But in this type of market,
Perfect.
I keep telling people, like, don't try and top out the market, like figure out where it's going to go, because if you can make 20% in big cap, this is not a small cap company anymore. Right. If you can make 20% in stocks like this in a week, people forget that's a big move. That's more than the S&P moves on average a year for the last 40 years. Right? So now I'll be a buyer on dips. Does that mean 105? No, I'll probably need to see 100, but I'm still long, and I could see 120 and 130 in time. I'm a little older, so I don't drink the Kool-Aid. So some people are like, why isn't it 150 already if this does this? But my story in my head was always, if CoreWeave could be this valuation, then NBIS is far too cheap. And clearly with that Microsoft announcement, it was. So I'm a buyer of dips, but we kind of hit my short-term target.
Okay, that's absolutely amazing there. Join David's free webinar on September 25th at 4:30 p.m. Learn how to find big wins just like NBIS starting right now. We got a QR code on the screen. We've dropped your link there in the chat.